The Ariana Grande concert has revealed huge secrets about the future of Fortnite, and we're going to uncover them in this video. Superman is also just a few days away from arriving on the island, and Donald Mustard himself from Epic Games has revealed a load of Fortnite storyline information that you do not want to miss. Hit the thumbs up button in the next 5 seconds if you're excited for all of this mind-blowing information, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Fortnite news just like this. The Ariana Grande Rift Tour concert was an incredible experience with awesome music and ton of interactive parts that made it an amazing event for everyone to experience. But going into it, I knew there'd be more than just a concert. Fortnite love to hide secrets within everything they do. I tweeted that out, and Donald Mustard actually went ahead and favorited it. If you don't know Donald, he actually heads up the storyline for the entirety of Fortnite, so he knows everything that's coming before we do. With him favoriting this tweet, I knew I had to be keen-eyed, and the biggest thing that was picked up on was very early on in the event and is absolutely huge news for Fortnite. As we traveled through the beginning of the live event, I looked around and saw tons of images linked in to previous live events. We saw Kevin lifting up the center of Loot Lake, the Robot versus Monster live event, the Peely looking at us in the end of Season X, the Volcano, the Storm King live event, the Butterfly event with Jonesy in it, and then appeared the Cube. Now, as soon as I saw this in the event, I knew the Cube was not in a place we've ever seen it before, and has since been confirmed that this image is showing the Cube on the Chapter 2 Fortnite map. Not only is it crazy that this image confirms that the Cube is coming to the Chapter 2 island, but the state this cube is in should also not be overlooked. Taking a closer look at this picture, we can see it's glowing at the bottom. It's clearly activated and doing something. Now, if we go back to when the cube was on the Chapter 1 island, it would glow on the bottom of the cube each time it was in a stationary position and was leaving a mark on the Fortnite island. Kevin the Cube rolled all over the map and left a ton of marks and ruins all over the place in very specific locations. And it seems that the cube is going to be doing the exact same thing, leaving markings on the ground on the Chapter 2 island as well. And later on in this video, I'll be showing you exactly where on the Chapter 2 map this cube will be appearing. The cube, however, isn't the only secret from this live event. Going into it, Donald Mustard let us know that whatever skin we go ahead and use will actually be a big part of the event as well, and this was true. Once we'd seen all of these snapshots of these live events, we saw our own skin offer out its hand as we got sucked in. Now, what wasn't very obvious is that the thing we got sucked into actually has a picture inside it of the black hole event that we experienced at the end of Chapter 1 Season X. Our own skin sucked us into the live event, and the skin that Donald Mustard chose for that to happen was the Paradigm. She's actually one of the 7, the key characters we always talk about in Fortnite. We only know 4 of them so far, and with some leaked information, we know we're going to be learning about even more of them a lot sooner than we think. Let's not look over the fact that this live event happened and we were sucked in on top of one of the alien UFOs. And the Fortnite story of us, the IO, and the UFOs tying into the Fortnite live event isn't quite as random as you'd first think. Donald Mustard tweeted out saying, "I think the last reality," which is his name for the UFO life form that are currently on the Fortnite map, "is totally not trying to abduct you onto the Rift Tour so they can scan your memories for information about the island and the 0 points." So the Fortnite story of what's gone on with this whole Ariana Grande concert was simply so that the aliens could scan us and get information from us. Donald's location on Twitter now says Loopers scanned, so it was complete, it worked, and now the alien UFOs called The Last Reality have all the information they wanted to get from us. I've done a huge theory video about the giant mothership UFO above the map will tie into the future of Fortnite, which I'll link at the end of this video for you guys to watch as well. But what's super important is now that the cube is confirmed to be coming to the Chapter 2 island, we can go back and look at a ton of leaks that we've been referencing recently and tick another one of the leaks off this list. The leak says Ariana Ariana Grande will have an in-game concert. That is true and has happened. Members of the Justice League and Suicide Squad will be added to the game. That has started to happen. Epic is trying to get Naruto into the Season 8 Battle Pass. That can't be confirmed yet, but I've heard rumors that it's going to be happening. And for the up-and-coming seasons and chapters, the Cube will return at the end of Season 7, which is the season we're in right now, and we've just seen a snapshot of it happening from the live event, but it also says controlled by an unknown Queen character that will play a big part in Chapter 3. So the information we're going to start getting moving forwards will have a big impact and a lot of information into the next chapter of what Fortnite will become. The leaks go on to say that Chapter 3 with a huge map redesign will learn the locations of the 7 in Chapter 3 as well, and monsters will start coming into the Season 8 Fortnite map next season. So much is about to happen. But what's going to be happening next? And I mean right next, like tomorrow in Fortnite. Well, the abduction that's happening from the mothership UFO above the map is continuing to evolve. In fact, Slurpee, that's being sucked up right now, is in its third stage of abduction, which means it's now floating higher and higher above the map. The Imagined Order, the IO, have come in and started to investigate. You can see some of their launch pads around Slurpee Swamp as well. And over the coming weeks, we'll get even more locations abducted, including, yes, Coral Castle, and also Corny Complex. It will go through the exact same process that we've seen Slurpee Swamp go through this week, which is getting abducted. A big part of this Fortnite season we cannot forget about, because we've waited a while for it, let's not lie, is the entrance of Superman. He's just 3 days away at the time of recording this video. Will be coming out in line with the next Fortnite update, and he has a ton of unlocks to go along with him, including Clark Kent, his normal human version, the secret identity version, which is obviously the Superman version, tons of awesome backblings, capes, melees, and a secret version of him, which is a Superman shadow version. I predict that this will have its own story woven into what's going on in Fortnite and could have a big impact on what happens next, and maybe even Clark Kent will have a big role in taking down that mothership UFO with his Superman abilities. We know the Imagined Order are coming up with a plan to take it down, because currently the biggest threat the Fortnite Island is up against is those aliens. They've scanned our brains thanks to the Rift Tour and know everything about the Zero Point. The Zero Point is the most valuable thing in the Fortnite Island, keeping everything stable, and somebody like Superman could be the only chance we have to protect ourselves against those damn aliens. Thanks to leakers on Twitter, we can actually get an early look at a ton of the unlocks, which include doing quests from Clark Kent, Armored Batman, or Beast Boy that will be on the Fortnite map come next update, gliding through rings as Clark Kent, answering the phone, and some of the most important ones include epic quests. If you want to unlock all of these Superman unlocks, you will need to complete all the way up to 78 epic quests to get the Solitude Striker, for example. So if you've got any free time this weekend and want to get ahead of the curve, start doing those epic quests now, because it will definitely pay off for the Superman unlocks. For all of you that are even extra prepared, with Superman and more skins coming to Fortnite, a big thank you to everyone that's gone ahead and popped in code ALIE just like this on the store. Marshmallow's back, Ariana Grande's here for a limited time. Shout out to everyone on screen here. Use code ALIE and you can be featured in my videos too. I promised you guys I'd show you where Kevin the Cube will appear on the Chapter 2 island. And the most interesting thing is, it's not going to be far from Steamy Stacks, aka Kevolution Energy, an entire part of a Chapter 2 island based on Kevin the Cube. They've even got a little replica at the front. I don't think that's just by chance. Now, if we head over to this location and road that I'm showing you right here, everything lines up with the picture that we saw in the Rift Tour concert. Every single one of these things here are seen, but this time with a giant cube in it. The key sightings here are the rocks on the left, the cones placed on the ground with trees in the background, and of course the road veering off to the left-hand side, meaning that Kevin the Cube will crush these poor fireflies into oblivion, and Kevin will be placed right here on the Fortnite Island at the northern point, very, very close to Steamy Stacks. And if the image is telling the truth, will also be leaving markings on the Fortnite map with even more secrets to be revealed. It is safe to say the second Kevin the Cube lands on the Chapter 2 island, you will hear about it first here on the channel, so make sure you subscribe. If you want to watch the Ariana Grande concert again, click on screen here to watch it yourself and have a look at all the secrets I just mentioned. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on another one.